Hey everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. Guys, I have an absolutely amazing, truly hidden gem of a layer 1 project. This thing has moon written all over it, and it really is an amazing project. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a project that goes by the name of the Quai network, okay? If you haven't heard about this project, well, you've been living under a rock. It really is making a lot of waves in the crypto space, and I absolutely love what it is they're doing. The Quai network is basically rebuilding cryptocurrency kind of as we know it. I highly recommend you come over here, go through their website, do your own research, do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research and your own due diligence. I'm just telling you what I see, what I feel, what I think, and what I'm buying. And I truly am stockpiling my Quai token, okay? Because they really are. It's a proof of work layer 1 blockchain that, in my opinion, really stands out. When I think about what cryptocurrency is, what it was supposed to be, it kind of goes back to what Quai network is. The community is so strong. It really is an amazing, strong community. And I absolutely love this website. It's so interactive and like 3-dimensional. It is really cool. The other thing I really like about the Quai network is that they are basically creating their own proof of work stable coin, the QI or the Chai coin, the Chi coin. Sorry, it's a QI and it's pronounced, I believe, Chi or the Chi coin through the Quai network. Okay, so the Quai network is the layer 1, and they're developing this proof of work stablecoin, and the Quai network is also a proof of work network as well. So you could actually start mining this using a GPU, and that's basically what they're doing with their stablecoin, is that they're using hash rate power to kind of estimate a value through power and energy and effort to provide a value for a stable coin. And this is something I found really, really interesting because you have all the stable coins are going to be the next big thing in crypto. You're talking about right now the US is passing all of these regulations and basically wanting to become the stablecoin superpower in crypto, which is great, good for them. But the problem about having a dollar-backed stablecoin is that you're always at the whim of the inflation. You're always at the whim of the power of that government, what should happen if some sort of a global war or something should break out. You're kind of at you're at the chokehold of the dollar-backed stablecoin, right? And having a hash rate stablecoin that's power-based is really interesting. So it kind of, to me, seems like this would be a very logical and more stable, idea for a stable coin, right? So I don't know. I mean, like right here, it says money is losing its meaning, so that is so true. It really is. And I like what Quai network is actually doing. So like I said, come over here, do your own research, do your own due diligence. This is not a deep dive video. I wanted to make this video to put this project on your radar. Like, it really is something you should be looking at. It's scalable proof of work. There's over 50,000 transactions per second, okay? Very low transaction fees. It's basically 1 penny per transaction. It's going to stay a penny today. It's a penny tomorrow. It's going to stay very affordable on their transaction, and it's proof of work. And it's over 50,000 transactions per second. Let that sink in. This is a mammoth of a layer 1. So there's a lot of things to unpack here. Like I said, this is not a deep dive video. I just wanted to put some of this stuff on your radar. It's definitely worth you guys keeping an eye on. And I really think this is something that you should look at adding to your portfolio. Like I said, not financial advice, but I'm definitely loading up on Quai network token. And basically right here, they're talking about this being a powerful platform for the economy. It's the Quai network is basically a programmable finance for the real world. Okay, so I do like the fact that they are tapping into that. It's MEV resistant, which I think is really interesting. Like I said, a lot of stuff to unpack. I highly recommend you come over here. Don't be lazy. Don't blindly follow me just because I'm some YouTuber talking about it. Come over here and do your own research and dig into it. I'm going to leave all of the links to their website, to their socials, to their white papers, the different things. You're going to find all of that stuff in the description below of this video. So check it out. And I promise you guys, I will make more videos on this. It's a lot to go go through. So I just wanted to put this on your radar to see if you guys see what I see. But Quai is building the blockchain of the future. And I truly do believe that. I really like what it is they're building, and it is a very strong community. The other thing I thought was really interesting is that it's open source, and it's basically horizontal and vertical integrations. So there's just a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, so don't sleep on this one. That's all I'm going to say. Don't sleep on this one. So if you come over here to their socials, like, you can check it out. They have 318,000 followers. Incredibly active community. I highly recommend you come over, get involved in their community. Just see if you see what I see. But when I look at this, I see just what crypto was meant to be. That's what I see when I look at the Quai network. I'm going to basically be posting in the description below all the information here, their white paper, kind of going through what the Quai network is, also what the Chi token is, how it works through the hash rate, different things like that. Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and read through all this, but it kind of gives you a breakdown on what the rewards are for the hash rate, creating a true energy-backed stablecoin, which is just awesome. I really think it is so cool. So check that all out in your own time. Like I said, not a deep dive video, but I will be making more videos on this project in the future because I am really bullish on it. Now, the other thing that they have, which I find pretty interesting, is their Keeper platform, okay? Using the Quai token and the Quai network, you can link through X. And as you start to post, create engagement, talking about their platform, you can actually get tipped in Quai tokens, from the founders and from other people that will actually start to tip you in the Quai token through this Keeper platform. I'm not going to go super in depth into this either because, like I said, it's a lot to unpack, and I totally understand that. I like to keep these videos a little bit shorter, so keeping engagement. But I will be making more future follow-up videos on everything about this platform because I find it so interesting. And if you kind of come over here, you can see their leaderboard, you can see what kind of points and what kind of tokens people are getting. This is very early stage. So if you get involved right now, you can actually earn a lot of free tokens. And if you look right here, it's actually incredibly affordable in my personal opinion. Right now, at the time of recording this video, it's at roughly a $40 million market cap, a 0.08 cent token price, and some fractions of a cent there, but negligible. So really, this is a great entry. Like I said, a $40 million market cap for a layer one that's tapping into everything that we're talking about is, in my personal opinion, so undervalued. This is the kind of project, in my personal opinion, that I could see doing hundreds of X's, and in the long term, thousands of X's. Really, I do believe that. There is no reason that projects like this, when you look at other layer ones, like I said, Solana, AVAX, all of these other layer ones, you look at the market cap, and what Quai is actually doing is outperforming them. As far as their nodes that they have operational, they have over 2,200 nodes matching Solana or AVAX, if you think about it like that. So this thing, in my opinion, is so undervalued. They also have over 150,000 GPUs running in their network. So it's massive. It really is massive when you start to think about that. You look at the market cap where this is at in comparison to, like I said, Solana or AVAX, and for an example, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of X's in difference here. So definitely keep this on your radar. This is a true gem. So I was mentioning before about this Keeper, and how you can get involved with this is, so you have to download their wallet. It's the Pelagus wallet. Okay, so it's basically pelaguswallet.io. Once again, I'll leave the links in the description below, but it's pretty simple. You can set up, subscribe to it. You can also just download it as a Google Chrome extension right here. Set it up just like you would, you get your private keys, all that other stuff, just like you would your Phantom wallet or a MetaMask wallet or anything like that. So you can set this up. You come over here, and then you're going to basically be able to link this over to your socials, and then you're going to be able to link your wallet to that, and you can start getting tipped in the Quai network token just for participating in their ecosystem, helping to share a little bit of the energy and the vibes and everything that they're doing, and you can start to earn rewards for that. I think that's really cool. It's creating community engagement, building having a strong foundation, because like I said, at the end of the day, crypto really comes down to community, in my personal opinion. If you don't have any users, if people don't know about it, if it's not being used, if it's not being talked about, well, you don't really have anything. And so what the Quai network is doing is building that foundation, tapping into, social media, different things like that, getting people involved, and showing people who they are, what they have. And I think that's really going to shine. I think it's going to stand out in the world of crypto in the coming months, coming years, and coming cycles. This is definitely not a project that's a quick thing. This is a long-term investment. When I look at this is like getting into early Bitcoin, early Ethereum, early Solana. If you want to put it into like a Web3 text or Web 2 text, like getting into Amazon or Google or something like that when they first launched. Millionaires can be made by getting in early to amazing projects. And I do think that this is an amazing project with huge long-term potential. Now, like I said, not financial advice. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. This was just a quick little video to put it onto your radar, okay? Basically, check it in your coin market cap or your CoinGecko, put it on your watch list, start researching it, get yourself a bag and sit on it, because this is the kind of thing that can be life-changing gains in the coming years. So everybody, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, follow me on my socials, X and all those other stuff, Telegram, the routines. But like I said, like, comment, leave a thumbs up. It makes a big difference, and it really helps us grow here at Apex Syndicates. So thank you so much for this, watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and basically pick up a bag of this, and I'm pretty sure we'll see you on the moon. Take care, everybody.